Check, motherfucker.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. We will edit up my shoe tie. Yes.
Or not.
There's the first edit right there.
Oh my god. Oh, gotta get all comfortable.
All right.
I know.
What did you give me today? What do we got? What are you drinking?
Yeah, he's already giving me so
No,
much
I'm not.
shit.
What is that one? Is that something different?
You know it is. It's a Boulevardier. Oh my god, these pillows
Just pull the whole table over.
It's a Boulevardier.
Boulevardier, okay.
Boulevardier. So instead of the gin and a Negroni, it's Woodford. It's bourbon.
Oh, it's still Negroni.
Oh my god, you set me up.
No, it is. Oh, so Boulevardier.
It's called a Boulevardier. So you'll taste Woodford in there. I can't get comfortable.
Take those off like you always do.
No, these are my Doc Martin furries. I love her. Right?
Oh, that's good.
Right?
I mean, yeah.
You still don't.
You know what I don't like?
You don't like the bitters.
Yes.
Or not the bitters. I mean, I mean it's bitters, but so like Campari is, But what are you drinking? You got some beer today.
Hold on. You know what it is? Those things taste like rose petals or something.
Ooh.
That's what it tastes like. That's why it's like.
So you say rose petals. Most people actually say Robitussin.
Oh, they do? Yeah. It's like,
and I'm like, they're like, I don't like this because it's very medicinal. And I was like, ooh, I think I really liked medicine growing up. Like,
yeah.
Maybe I did.
It tastes like sucking on flowers. All right, what'd you get me here?
Did you just Denzel on me for a second?
No. That was me.
We just had a meeting with a friend and we were talking about Corey's amazing Denzel. What's it called?
Impersonation. I used to do Denzel back in the day. Oh. Like, not do Denzel, but like.
Oh my God, that would be a whole different podcast.
Yeah. Get out of my ass. Yeah, get out of my ass. You better back up. All right, what'd you give me to drink here? I'm thinking about it.
You know what? Some guy brought it to my house.
Yeah.
We didn't end up drinking them, and
that sounds very shady, by the way. Some guy brought them to my house. What guy just dropped off random beer at your house?
Hey, have these double sunshines.
Yeah, so are you looking at me drink it? Yeah, Lawson's. Oh, you're getting closer and closer to me. Lawson's is actually my family.
Oh.
Lawson's,
and it's 8%.
Look at this! Wow. So instead of insinuating something black, you actually did. You did it right.
Is that a black guy on there?
I don't know. This could be White Lawson's. I don't know, but it's the same name as my family name. Huh? Yes. Yes. Probably.
Also, this is the Pour Me a Story podcast with Deb and Corey.
Yes.
And
do you guys like how that flows? Pour Me a Story with Deb and Corey.
Hey. I mean, yes. Corey and Deb didn't sound right.
No, Corey and Deb sounds weird.
I didn't. Cheers, motherfucker.
Oh, smells just like skunks. Doesn't smell good. Yeah,
that
stinks.
smells like shit.
Yeah, it does. Oh, but it tastes good.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed with my sweater. I'm wearing fuck me red lipstick right now. Oh, I'm not supposed to swear in the first 10 minutes, right? Is that what
we'll bleep it out. Yeah, we're going to mess with it. We'll see what happens.
I'm used to it.
I don't know what the official time is that you're not supposed to swear in the beginning.
We're trying to break the algorithm so that more people get to see and hear us because we have such a great time. We just want more people to appreciate, I guess, right?
They will in due time.
So I said I needed to compete with the lips on my shirt to like a hot red. There's that Denzel voice.
No, I said, listen, I'm still me. It's because it has nothing to do with Denzel.
That sounded like Denzel had a secret.
Yeah, no, that sounds like I got my own secrets. Denzel's not the only one with vocal cords around here, okay?
What? Okay, I feel like it was in my head. I was setting up the studio, and that freaking light, I was plugging it in, and it's top heavy.
Yeah.
And it fell, and I'm like, when something, like you hit your head or something stupid, and it takes a minute for the pain to register, and you're like, did that just happen? Did the light just fall on my head? Yesterday, I went into the pantry to get something, You know what fell in my head? What? Fucking pine nuts. I didn't even know I had pine nuts. And it was just like, what is happening?
Seriously though,
so stupid.
The older we get, you have to wonder though, are things really falling on your head? Or is it perimenopause? That's what you have to. Which one is it? Which one is it? Because perimenopause is responsible for a lot of stuff around here.
No, she's fucking broken.
I'm just saying. I don't know what it is.
Is anything falling in your head?
No, not yet. I'm still pre-menopause. I'm good right now.
I'm in it. I'm in it. But that, oh my God, that is actually really fun. Like, but it hurts, Corey. It hurts. Oh my God, this is good. I'm glad I'm having a Boulevardier instead of a Negroni because every now and again, it's nice to like, she likes to change it up with the bourbon.
Nice.
We were drinking weed earlier.
Yes, we were. We had some weed earlier.
Cola flavored, which, no, not cola. But I do love that they call it cola.
Yeah.
Like, can I have a cola? Like, you have a Coke or a Pepsi.
Yeah.
They don't ask for a fucking cola. Like it's 1982 and you're walking down like, the aisles of the grocery store. Right? But no, we had root beer and Dr. Pepper. And you guys, let us know, what do you prefer? Root beer or Dr. Pepper? Generally. Okay. But I know he does not drink his calories other than these.
Yeah. No, I'm saying I'm packing, but like, but I don't drink like I used to drink soda, but like once you find out how much sugar's in it, it seems so stupid. I'd rather get 5 more wings than drink a soda.
Same. No,
you know what I'm saying? I'd rather just eat my. Yes. Yeah, I'd rather eat it.
Although if I'm going to drink it, it's going to have alcohol or weed, I guess.
Yeah.
Although the weed. Cola. No, I can't stop.
We didn't bring them in here with us. We should have brought them into the studio.
I'll go get them. We'll bring them in, but they're only 5 milligrams. And
weak.
Oh my God, not for me. I cannot mix.
Weak.
I had like 4 sips, and I had every goal of drinking it on this podcast. But Corey's like, I finished mine, so can I have a?
Listen, stop it. It's like not 5 milligrams and mixing that with alcohol is like someone being like, I can't have olive oil on my salad and drink water. I don't know. Oil and water. Okay. Is it oil and vinegar or oil and water? Which ones don't mix? I mean, it's oil and water, right?
Yeah, but so oil and vinegar, though, you have to shake it to get it in emulsion.
Okay.
So, like, I just dorked out. But you know what I'm saying? But no, I, at a party, was having such a good time, and I had a couple of Negronis, and I'm like hanging out, having my fun. The joint, it's called Dog Walker. And they're just little. They're meant for like walking the dog, smoking a joint, like no biggie, but they're fucking potent. Yeah. And I had a couple of drags of that, and I threw up later. It's like shit. I also do remember doing handstands. So like, but no, it's I've never been able to mix. Okay. I'm not good at it.
Yeah. Taking dog walker hits, are much stronger than the 5 milligrams that are in those little drinks. That is the smallest amount of mixing. You know what I'm saying? That's like whatever. It's minor, but the drink tasted like I would take that drink honestly and mix it with some alcohol.
Oh my God, right? I could totally see that.
You could like mix that in there, and then when you get to like a little bit of the weed taste or whatever, and you get the other taste, but I know you said you hated the taste of the weed.
Yeah, I didn't like the taste of the weed. It wasn't like such a deterrent to me, but like yours, like you drank the root beer, and to me that tasted better than the Dr. Pepper. Just make sure you're recording because I have 2 sips of the weed and I want to make sure I hit the button.
Forgetting everything.
I know.
I had 1 milligram. 1 milligram. Oh, what time is it? What's the year?
On the light.
Yeah, I think that's why you're forgetting stuff from hitting your head. Nothing to do with the 3 milligrams you drank.
We gotta light this motherfucker up and like. So much for not swearing in 10 minutes. I don't know. How do people do that?
Just swear. We'll bleep it out.
No, I am a swearer. Yeah. I've always been like, my kids are like, that's my mom who swears. Like, I love it. And I don't know why. And then you see all these memes, like, people who swear are more honest and are more thought-provoking. I'm like, well, yes, I am. Thank you.
That's just written by people who like to swear.
I think chat wrote that.
Some chat shit. Exactly.
Chat shit was like, yo, Deb, do you like to swear? Yes, I do. She said, well, fuck you then.
we chat has been bugging me out lately because it's like you have to deep dive on chat. You have to ask chat to reiterate what it says. And the only reason I figured this out.
And this is a good point for people our age. I'm not even trying to, not trying to be funny.
Yeah. The only reason I figured this out is because if you know some of the answer that you're expecting chat to give you, just need more clarification, and you ask chat a question and it answers you incorrectly. You ask ChatGPT and it answers you. Me and my boys call it Chatty, so we'll be like, we'll ask Chatty a question. What Joe says.
What up, Chatty?
Right? And so you ask Chatty a question, and it gives you back an answer that's like a little off, but you know it's off.
Right.
Then it's like you ask it to reiterate. You'd be like, hey, are you sure that's the case? And then Chatty will be like, oh. Thank you for catching that. I'm glad you said
Corey.
something.
You're
Yeah.
wicked smart.
Good catch. Here's what I actually meant. And you're like, what? You're like, yo, I just asked you this shit. You should have gave me the information, Chatty. The first time.
Chatty. I really like the Chatty.
Yeah,
I do
Chatty.
like Chatty.
So, but it's like that's a problem.
Yeah. Well,
know
because you knew to dig deeper. So, and what we talked about a little earlier too is like people use chat and think it's like the holy grail.
Yeah.
And so think that all of the information they're getting on that, especially people like us.
Yeah.
And like, well, listen, this is new. We're all learning how to use it. It's all about the prompts, and it's all about, you have to have some modicum of knowledge about the topic so that you can challenge it.
Right.
And I think that when people take it at face value without challenging it a little bit and call it truth is the problem, you know?
Yes.
Like,
yes.
So challenge that shit.
And even if you don't know to challenge it. Challenge it
and just see what it comes up with.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good point.
Yeah,
what have you been chatting? Let's play a little game.
Yeah.
What was the last thing you chattied?
Last thing I asked Chatty, let's see.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm like, my phone's recording us, so I can't.
See.
But
Hold on. All right.
Make it appropriate for jokes to tell on tour.
Yeah. Right.
What do people in Wisconsin like?
Let's see what I want. Yeah, I was just in Wisconsin too. That's where the sweatshirt's from. Okay.
I pay attention to your schedule.
Randomly, and you're not even gonna believe when I say this.
I'm bracing.
All right. The last thing I asked Chatty about was the lifespan of Luxardo cherries.
Oh my God.
When they're in your Luxardo cherry.
Oh my God, the shelf life.
Yeah, shelf life. Because I was explaining to one of my sons about cherries, because I went yesterday and got him I was picking up some Chinese food, and while we were waiting for it, I got him a Shirley Temple. Oh, yes. And so when he had it, I was like, oh, man, this would be so much better if you could have some Luxardo cherries in here instead of these maraschino cherries. And he was like, well, I was like, actually, I have some at home, but I'm not sure if they're good anymore. I was like, I wonder what the shelf life is with Luxardo cherries. So then I went in, and I'm going to click what my search was. I started asking Chatty about Luxardo cherries, and it said that Luxardo cherries can stay for a long time, usually over a year.
Holy shit.
As long as you didn't reach into them with dirty hands and reach into them with dirty utensils when you were digging them out, right? So the bacteria built, and as long as all the cherries were submerged under the liquid.
Is that outside of the refrigerator or inside?
Inside the refrigerator. Okay. Right? And you, as long as they stayed in the liquid, the sugar is like a high preservative and will maintain them. So then I was like, oh, a year. I was like, well, what about 2 years? It was like, yes, they should last fine within 2 years as long as you were clean. I was like, well, what about 3 years? Right? So, look, these are my questions. I was like, well, what about 3 years then, right? So then I said, when the 3-year-old Luxardo cherries are likely still fine, refrigerate it the entire time. Under these circumstances, you know they're fine. Refrigerate it the entire time, always sealed tightly, used only with clean utensils. Cherries stayed submerged in syrup, no visible mold or cloudiness or separation. Smell is normal if it's sweet, boozy. But it can't be sour or yeasty, right? In those conditions, 3 years is plausible, not unheard of. Luxardo cherries are extremely shelf stable once open if treated well.
Oh my God! So
right?
first
So
of all,
I never know that.
I'm obsessed with that. I also love that for some reason it keeps telling you to wash your hands.
Yeah, it keeps saying to make sure that your fucking hands are clean.
Do you think that's a you thing?
No, I think that's a people thing. I think that's definitely a people thing. I think that's hilarious. Is that
if I looked that up, and my phone is recording this, but if I looked this up and it would say, don't sneeze. No, I'm joking. But it would say something like, Deb, put on the
specific to you?
Specific to me. She sneezes and all her shit. But it would be like, make sure that cap is tight. Mm-hmm. Oh, have you never refrigerated them? Nope, never. I've never refrigerated mine. We haven't died yet.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, you're supposed to refrigerate those things.
I fucking know.
They're in my fridge right now.
It's like syrup. Right?
Jeez, that's why I got sick that day.
He's like, I had to pull over and shit on the side of the road.
Yeah, jeez. But no, I do think it's funny when you're using AI, because there's a level of what's called, when they make up the answer, it's called hallucination, which I'm sure people know about already. But there's a level.
If you don't, Corey's going to explain it to you.
So there's a level of just like getting from point A to point B that ChatGPT will make, or any AI will make. If it doesn't have the answer, it still has to fill it in with something. So there's levels of hallucination. So the better the AI model is you're using, the less hallucinations it'll do. And so they keep getting the answers. They keep getting the numbers lower. And so chat's really low.
Do you think my daughter's going to drink the sodas I left open in the fridge. Speaking of this, Molly, don't drink the soda. Shit, I just
too late.
She was like, Mom, what are you talking about? No, but that it is so smart. Like, you know, we try to talk a lot about things on the podcast, like the jokes, you know, but the reality of like getting older, taking care of ourselves, menopause, all that stuff. But AI and not getting hacked and not doing stupid things and protecting yourself online and also like saving yourself some time. Like, so, I mean, the last thing I chatted had to do more with podcasts. We were just meeting with our editor. So mine wasn't as fun, but I was trying to think like, I was like, write me an email using these points. And like, I think what's really important too, and I think some people are definitely better at it than others, is the prompts. Like there are people that get paid now to write prompts because you or I might not think of it. Well, you're really good with your prompts. I mean, I feel like that's your comedic roots, but maybe
I just want the answer because I was starting to say, you know, the problem, you don't know. Sometimes you don't know to question AI. You don't know to question ChatGPT because you don't know to question because you think it's always giving you the truth. Yeah. But once you find out, the only reason I got better at prompting myself is because it was giving me the wrong answers. So just like a friend, if a friend is always giving you, saying the wrong shit to you, if you ask them information, they give you the wrong, like, you know, they'll just answer you. And then if they constantly are wrong, then you'll be like, are you sure?
Yeah,
like
you question them.
You question them. And so then it makes you question the ChatGPT till you get better and better at just asking it that question directly.
That's so fun. I mean, that is true. And again, I think you're right. No matter what, maybe question it. Yeah. So it gives you the first thing. It spits out the maraschino Luxardo cherries. Yeah. And you're like, no, wait. Actually, are you sure about that? Yeah. Like maybe always have that next thing, even if you think they're 1,000% right. Mm-hmm. Which I think that's interesting.
And a lot of times you can tell a lot about yourself because you'll think they're 1,000% right because you don't know anything about the thing. So you're willing to take it. You don't know anything about what you're asking about, so you're willing to accept whatever you get. That kind of makes sense, which helps you understand why people online believe everything they read or something they read because it kind of goes along. They'll be like, you know, which president is Trump? 45, 46? Where are we?
I don't count him. Is
it 45? Is it 45, 46? Whatever. 6. Is it 6? Is it 46? Oh, is he 45 and 6? Oh, no,
44 and 6.
44 is Obama.
Was he? Wait, hold on.
Oh my God. Anyways.
What president is Trump?
I should know this. 45 and 46. 43 and 40.
Donald Trump was the 45th president. 45th. And then, so he's 45th and 47th.
Oh, 45 and 47.
Thank you, Britannica.
In between, we had Biden. Oh, yeah. Forgot about Sleepy Joe. I fell asleep on Sleepy. Okay,
don't even start me.
so 45 and 47. Mm-hmm. So, what was the point? Why did I even say this? Why was I asking?
Oh, because you're saying chat could have said, you know enough to know that he's the 47th. Actually, we never knew.
Right. We thought we knew, yeah. But there was a reason I was even saying this. I'm annoyed.
Like we would have known to say, no, he's not.
Right. No, he's not 47. No, he's not 45. And then whatever. And then challenge it, and chat will say, oh, yeah, you're right. He was whatever. And whatever the right thing was.
I think that's the main thing. Kind of like you said with your friends, too. Like, especially the ones that are full of misinformation. You know, sometimes you're like, that doesn't sound right. Are you sure about that? Right. You know, sometimes like, oh my God, Dylan, my 10-year-old, he'll do shit like that all the time. He'll be like, and then I broke this guy's ankles, and apparently that's a sports thing, right? Yeah. And then I did this and this and this, and I got a full hat. What's it called in sports where you're like magic hat? I don't fucking know. There's a hat. Hat trick. See, shit.
This is terrible. I'm getting mad at you right now. You're making a good point, but I'm annoyed that right now don't see because I can't tell if you're doing like the older person thing where you're like too cool. No, and you're just gonna call Snapchat snap face. You know what I mean? And I'm on Facegram. No. So you're over here saying no. So you just he broke someone's ankles. I'm not sure what that is. Don't be acting all extra old.
No,
you know that means what
I'm
sport?
Not sporty.
Okay,
that's soccer.
Okay, it could be soccer. It could be basketball. It could be any way that you.
What about not baseball though? They have nothing.
No, they're not usually breaking someone's ankles in baseball unless you hit them with the baseball in the ankles. Okay,
yeah, that sounds.
But like breaking ankles is just like going by somebody, taking off on them, like.
But a hat
and making them fall usually,
I don't know what a hat trick is, but I know that it's hard.
3 goals.
Okay, see 3. So Dylan would be like, and then I broke ankles and I had hat tricks, and I'm like, okay, kid. I got to challenge that and be like, one of those things happen. Maybe not even all of those.
Right.
Maybe half of one happened. But like, so I would challenge my 10-year-old. So I feel like we got to look at chat and AI and kind of look at it and go, I got to challenge you because not all your information is correct.
That's right.
You know, and
That's right.
we would challenge our friends and our sig others.
Yeah.
You know, and so we should be challenging.
And let me throw this at you. Somebody's watching right now and they're going, oh yeah, but they'll be like, there's three different levels of how chat works. Because chat can do a quick answer. Oh yeah. It can do like a longer thinking answer, or it can do like the longest where it will like think for a long time to try to get you more of an accurate answer, but it will do a quick answer. Quicker answers have more hallucinations because they're answering as quick as possible, but usually the information's accurate. Okay. I'm not going to make it seem like it's always wrong. It's just that when it's wrong, it sucks. Like your friend who answers incorrectly isn't always incorrect. They'll be like, it's Wednesday, 4:00. It's gonna be 1,000 degrees. You're like, something's not right in there.
You have a couple extra zeros in there.
It's Wednesday at 4, but I don't know about the 1,000 degrees.
How many of those seltzers did you drink?
Yeah. You know, so there is a different levels, and it makes it more accurate when it thinks longer. Because when you send it back to think again, you're making it think longer. But even at those times, it can still be wrong.
And then there are flavors of chat too. There's flavors of AI, right? Like Gemini. Yeah. I think I write Gemini chat. Like I'm learning as I go too. Mm-hmm. And truly, not to sound like the old person, but like this is something that people are going to rage against too, for environmental reasons. Which apparently it's so bad for our. I didn't understand it because it used so much energy. Yeah. I had no idea. And also it's a learning curve, right? So you're going to get people who are just raging against it. Like, I don't want to have to learn another thing. I don't want to have to understand prompts. But like, it's going to be the next thing. They're starting to do better in school. Like as far as teachers saying, okay, you can't write your paper with chat or AI, but you can have it check your grammar, or you can have it check all that. And all the kids are like, fuck you, just take out the prompts. Just take out some of the things like, I can make it edgier or more funny or more melancholy. Yeah. Like you got to take those things out. But it's only going to help our jobs and our lives. Right. You know? Right. We can't rage against it.
And I when I was just here at University of Wisconsin, I was on stage and I was talking to them about using chat, and I was saying that I was like, so what are you guys doing? Like, you know, you're using chat, like, but I was like, they came out with a program now that knows when you're using chat, you know what I mean? So I was like, so how are you doing it? And I was like, who's using it? So like a couple guys raised their hand, and one of the kids, like, I am. Yeah, he was like, I am, or whatever. And then other people were like, no, I don't use it. I was like, all right, so you use it? I said, so you use it to write your papers or whatever? He goes, exactly. And I was like, yeah, but they have technology now that's gonna do that, right? And so he was like, yeah, he's like, but what I do is I just like, obviously I take it out and then I reword it or whatever, like I redo the whole thing. And so then all these other students are like, won't you just write your own fucking paper then if you're gonna do all that? And he was like, and I was like, yeah, but I was like, I get it, you get the ideas from it. He goes, that's what I do. I get the ideas and then I rewrite it all the way. And I was like, I just know that there's a program that is showing if you got it from chat now.
Like it's the percentage, right? I think it's like the percentage of
how much of your paper.
Like, yeah. And you know what's crazy though? You can do it totally holistically, and because we never have any original ideas anymore, just because everything's literally been done, it can be like 4% still.
Yeah, sure. And I'm sure there's a percentage that you're okay with. Yeah, that you get away with. But the other one of the other kids goes, you know what's weird about this though? He goes, the program is AI checking AI. He goes, so how the fuck we gonna know what the deal is? You know what I mean? He's like,
is that an oxymoron?
He's like, yeah. He's like, they're using AI saying you can't use AI, but they're using AI to detect the AI. He was like, it's a weird thing, and I was like, yo, that's funny, man. It's like, you know, some college kid thinking shit.
Of course, they're like, you know what? I'm in it. I'm learning. I'm also really high. And it makes sense right now. Yeah. But like, it's interesting.
It's a very good point, though. You know,
so it is. Like, and like, I do feel bad for what it's doing to the environment. Like, I don't even have any real thoughts on that, other than like, holy shit, it sucks how much power it uses. Like, there's a piece of me as a human who I don't know, I recycle and I try and, you know, like I said, I'm not somebody who. Like, I wish I advocated more for the environment, but I do my own things to make sure, you know what I'm saying? So knowing how much energy it goes through kind of upsets me, but I don't know which is the lesser evil at this point. You know what I mean? Like,
I think the ignorant part of me doesn't know I don't know. I don't even know what you're talking about when you say that. And maybe that's a bad thing. Like, I should look up and be like, what exactly energy is it pulling from? Like, is it making the volcanic... I'm just saying, is it making magma cooler?
Should we ask it?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ask Chat how it's ruining.
Do it right now.
All right, let's see.
How are you ruining the environment?
Yeah, when people say, all right, here we go.
Yeah,
here we go.
Ask it. And, can you have the volume so it would tell you?
Let's see. Yeah,
right,
let's see.
Try.
All right, we're going to have a conversation.
Shush.
Here we go. Okay. All right, let's ask what's going to talk. Okay. Hey, Chatty, I got a couple questions for you. You ready to go?
Absolutely, I'm ready. Fire away with your questions, and I'll give you the best answers I can.
Okay, so people have been recently talking about you and talking about ChatGPT specifically and saying that it uses so much energy and resources on Earth. What exact energy and resources are you using and pulling from? And is it really bad to continue using you and other AI? And are you better than other AI? Are you better than Grok? Are you better than Gemini? Do you use less resources? Answer all of those questions for me very succinctly, and I want you to really think about it.
AI models like me run on data centers, which use electricity, often from mixed sources, renewables, and fossil fuels. We also need water for cooling and hardware, chips, servers. The impact depends on scale and energy mix. More efficient models are being developed, but AI does have a footprint. Am I better? That's subjective. Different models like Claude, Gemini, or Grok have different strengths. Better depends on the task. Resource usage also varies by architecture and size. In short, AI's resource use is real, but ongoing innovation aims to reduce it. Use responsibly.
Ooh,
okay.
That's like cigarettes.
That wasn't a bad answer. But I want to know what's better about you than Grok or Gemini. Tell me your pros in comparison to them.
In a nutshell, my biggest pro is versatility. I handle a broad range of tasks, reasoning, coding, complex language, while balancing accuracy and conversational flow. I'm also well integrated into workflows, like this one, where you can fact check, pull from tools, or even search. I'm designed to be reliable and professional. Now, Grok may be edgier and more meme savvy, and Gemini has strengths in deep integration with Google products. Each has a niche. But if you want a balanced AI capable of tackling diverse, detailed tasks, I'm built for that.
Now, I have a much more serious question. This is going to be the last one, and I have to get back to recording a podcast, okay?
Understood. Let's dive straight in. What's the serious question you want to tackle before you head out?
All right. As we get older, are men or women better at sex? Who's like ready to go, and who's like, are women less, are their vaginas drier?
Leading the witness.
Later in life, don't they get drier and they get more boring, and men get more, are more ready to go and prepared to go as we get older? Isn't that kind of a fact or no?
No, that's not a universal fact. Human sexuality is complex and varies widely by individual. As people age, hormone changes occur in everyone. Women may experience vaginal dryness, often linked to menopause, but that doesn't make things boring. Desire, pleasure, and sexual satisfaction depend on communication, intimacy, and health. Men, too, can face erectile changes as they age. But both men and women can have fulfilling sex lives at older ages. It's less about a competition and more about adapting to each other's needs and changes.
Okay, let me say this last thing. First of all, I feel like you answered that way because you are a woman. I feel like if I had a male voice responding to me, they would have been more favorable to a male's opinion.
I understand why it might feel that way, but I promise it's not about the voice. My job is to give you accurate information, not personal opinions. I'd answer the same way no matter the voice. I'm here to help you get a balanced view, even if it's not what you expect. If you've got more questions down the line, I'm always neutral and ready to assist.
I'm done with you.
That was amazing.
That's cool, right?
Oh my God, I love how you have her voice too.
Yeah.
So like, I have a British lady.
Yeah.
I feel like British just sounds smarter, even if they're like the stupidest person in the room.
Yeah.
Like if you have that accent, you're obviously smarter there.
Right.
Like, but that was amazing. But that was interesting too. Like everything she said before that, so the data centers and the electricity.
Right.
And what I didn't know, and again, hopefully it's not bullshit, is that they're trying to reduce the footprint.
Yeah.
Because right now the footprint's pretty gigantic.
Yeah.
I might. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God, these feel how much that weighs. If you smell it, I'm gonna judge you.
Oh my God, get out of here.
Right? Oh my God, Corey!
That smells like leather.
I
Here.
just took off my shoe. My Doc Martin Mary Janes, for those of you listening.
Are they furry? Oh, they are furry.
It's faux. It's probably vegan.
Oh.
But yeah, like
Faux.
I love these so much. Oh, but it was making it very uncomfortable for me to say crisscross. I was
Is
like,
it faux or fa?
Pho?
No, I'm asking for real because fa is Vietnamese.
Yes,
which I used to always
yummy.
say. Yes. So I used to always be like, oh, can I get some pho? But then it's like an ignorant way.
It's pho.
It's fa.
It's pho.
But it depends.
Faux pas? I feel like it's faux, right?
It's a faux pas?
It's a faux pas. Right?
Is that FAUX?
Mm-hmm. I want to say, yeah.
Is that the right way?
It. You can ask your girl. But see, but look, this is how it starts.
Yeah.
Like this is some of the funniest shit. Like, oh my God, like this makes me very happy because I'm thinking about all the things I'm gonna ask. What is next? Tell me how to be a really, really good parent.
Yeah, right. I get going and you can ask you deep stuff.
Are you just saying that because you're smarter because you're British? Can you do that in a Denzel voice? Can you do that in a John Hamm voice? Oh my God.
Oh, funny.
Oh my God. Okay, so here's the thing. I put these out there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pick one of these, and these are gonna be like little stories, okay? And this is from the Moth stories.
Yeah.
So like, go look up Moth. It is a really cool way of storytelling. There's a whole. I'm gonna butcher this, but there's like Moth stories have educated. It's like people who are learning how to speak better, and they practice and practice and practice and perform their stories.
Okay.
So there's like there's books on this, and like I said, I'm fucking it up because I'm not finished with the book. But for right now, so pick a card, and then
is this like Mothman prophecies? Right? Isn't that like a book or something?
Didn't he just? No, he didn't die.
Who?
What's his face? Mothman, who turns into a bunch of birds or some shit.
Is that Alfred C. for Hoffman?
No,
Alfred C. for Hoffman. What's his name? What's the guy's name?
Hitchcock?
No, not Alfred Hitchcock. There's a Philip.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh, Philip Seymour Hoffman. No, yes.
No.
He's alive, right? Philip Seymour Hoffman.
He killed himself.
Oh, so okay. So
no, see the Moth presents.
so Hoffman.
No, not Philip. No.
Okay, so now Hoffman's Mothman's. Okay.
No, Mothman.
Dude,
Hey Siri.
dead.
I'm kidding. Who was it? Like the Mothman prophet was like the guy who always plays like the fucking weirdo and everything.
Okay.
That narrows it down, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, so these are just Moth stories. Okay.
So the Moth stories. So
they do these on like PBS on Channel 2.
Yes, exactly. So it's a game of storytelling.
Okay.
This is the game, but there's like a whole thing. It's about all the true stories told live. And this game is designed to prompt a volley of sharing and listening between you and other players. Have no fear. Every moment that you are alive has potential for a story.
Okay.
And we just realized that because that is one of my favorite things that's ever happened on the podcast was your conversation about sex with very androgynous but somehow female Chatty.
You see how quick she took a second on other stuff, and I go, but no, what did I say? I said,
you're obviously
I said women.
saying that because you're a woman.
No.
She's like, bitch, no, I'm not.
No,
like if I can put it in more, like I don't know, terms that people understand. She's like, bitch, just because I'm a woman doesn't mean that. You know what? You guys can have erectile dysfunction too, motherfucker.
She answered quick. She goes, no. I said, isn't it right that it's the women that they dry up? And then she goes, no. I was like, oh,
she's
that
like,
was quick.
You must be stupid. Can you imagine? Do you think we can have her insult us? I want to know. She'd be like, hey, tell me all the insults. Ooh, lessons. Here, hold on, some cards. I'm not being fresh. Okay, so. But I'm going to look for these and give you. So what you're supposed to do is tell us the time you made. Blah blah blah. All right, here. So I'm gonna take one. Ooh.
So what are we doing here? We gotta like read a story.
Well, you're gonna make. I think you're gonna. Oh. Okay, let's do karma. Okay. So you're gonna prepare a story about cosmic justice, rude comments that come back to bite you, or random acts of kindness that paid off. Fated for success or doomed for failure, what goes around comes around. Better tip your bartender. And then it said, so sometimes it's like, tell us about a time where you got what you deserved, a time of punishment didn't match the crime, and a time you sealed your fate. See, these might be longer ones where you got to think like, ooh, love hurts. Oh, I bet we could do that one quick. Magic. But you're so thoughtful. I see the wheels going.
Yeah, I just don't. So like, I'm waiting for you to like land on something. I feel like you're like He like a mosquito that won't land on his victim to bite him. Yeah,
And
you
like,
just
right?
keep. Yeah,
Because there was one called Hot Mess.
yeah, just land on one.
Lost and found.
And let's-
Mama rules. Mother. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Do you want me to look through half of them at the same time, or you want to
do
just
midnight oil?
Okay.
Because you just asked about sexual dryness or vaginal.
I was just joking with
I know.
GPT. I want to put her on the spot. All right.
You should have asked her if she had a spot to be put on.
All right, midnight oil. Prepare a story about late night escapades, adventures in sealing the deal, finishing the term paper, or getting the baby to sleep. From a raging party to the graveyard shift, bring us stories of your after dark endeavors. You up?
Ooh. And then it gives you the prompts.
Tell us about a time you burned the candle at both ends, a time you just couldn't stop, a time you saw the sunrise.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, so I see the sunrise most days.
Really?
Yeah, I stay up late, so I see the sun. I see the sunrise a lot, or like close to it.
Okay.
Yeah, close to it.
That's cool.
Many.
Wait, so then you get your kids out the door and go back to sleep for a little bit?
Yeah, a lot of times I do.
Well, because you perform at night, and then
Yeah.
I remember like doing like pastry and stuff. We were up late. By the time I got home, I needed like a couple hours to unwind, and by then it was like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've always been a night owl in general, though, like a true night owl. Like if I work an overnight shift,
Yeah.
the people I've done a couple overnight shifts just because the
World.
where my life was at the time. Yeah,
Right.
you know what I mean. And I would work with people, and they're like dying. They're like, oh, yawning the whole time. And I'm like, man, like this is like normal, you know?
Yeah.
And so they constantly are like, yo, please watch my back. You know, they go to sleep, and I'm up.
Like, I got you.
You know what I mean?
I'm playing cards.
Yeah. You know, so, but I'm not saying I never get tired. I get tired when I shut down. I shut down, but I can kind of go for a while. And yeah, and
didn't know that.
yeah, and they'll So yeah, I but I don't see the sun come up all the time. I mean, I do if I have something to do. You know, I go to bed.
Do you appreciate a good sunrise?
Yes, I've seen a lot of them, and like I feel like sometimes I feel like I am supposed to appreciate it, almost like you know, like I do. Of course, like if it was taken away, I'd be like, oh man, this is, you know, the sunrise. But like sunsets and sunrises, like especially since I work on the cruise ships as well, I have like my phone is filled up with like so many sunsets. I'm not trying to be like it's whatever, but people were like running to be like, oh, look at it, and I'm like, yeah, it was
I was
beautiful.
here yesterday.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like I wake up every morning, like I open my little balcony's open, and I'm like, oh, the sun's it's beautiful.
Oh, nice.
And sometimes
Here's my coffee.
Yeah, and like I'll try to. I'm excited when it's like illuminating the clouds a certain way,
Yeah,
and
I
it's
get
like
that.
looking
I
like
get that.
you know what I'm saying? I'm
I
like,
like
oh,
a
that's
good
cool.
moon,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, not just my butt cheeks, like a good moon. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
You know the lunar eclipse was last night
yes.
too. This one, did you see it?
No, I forgot.
Okay. Yeah.
I love a good moon, but I forgot to pay attention because that thing didn't fall on my head.
Yeah.
Because of menopause.
Yeah. Because of menopause. It's menopause's fault.
Mine.
Go ahead. What's your story?
Mine's Mama Rules.
Mama rules.
Well, duh. So prepare a story involving a mother or mothering, your womb of origin or the person who raised you, mother love, making it all better or setting you straight, maternal instincts, self-described mama's boys, mommy dearest, oi, and Mr. Mom becoming a mother, finding a mother, or cutting the cord. Who's your mama? That's such a, I love the writing on that.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us about a time when mother knew best, a time mother laid down the law, a time you found a mother figure when you weren't expecting it. Ooh, those are like, I think when mother knows best, I feel like as I'm older, you know, my mom's turning 75. There are definitely moments where I was like, oh my God, I know exactly what she was talking about.
Yeah.
Like, and it's more fleeting. It's more like the way my daughter speaks to me or, you know, she's so excited and I love hearing all her stories and I love getting to know her on all these different levels. But man, there's sometimes I'm really tired and, you know, my mom will be like, And I just talked about this with my friend Brooke the other day, and sometimes it's like you catch yourself doing it, and she's like, "You're not really paying attention." I'm like, "No, I am," and you're like, "No, I'm not." Like, I'm really fucking tired. And like, I think back to like moments where I'm like, my mom for just 1 second, can you just like in The Devil Wears Prada? Emily Blunt looks at her, she goes, "I'm hearing this, and I want to hear this."
Yeah.
Sometimes, and I've said that to Molly, and sometimes I'm like, wait. I need coffee first, you know?
Yep.
But no, but I what I like about this one too, it's like a mother figure. Like a mother figure, like, you know, we're born into families, but we've picked our families at this point, you know? Like, I'm fortunate to have my mom still alive and around, and I care that she's with me. But it's like picking our friends and picking the people like we spend time with, like that's on purpose. And that's actually there's something more meaningful about that. You know, a mother figure would just be like the woman I worked for over at MIT, Carrie, you know who you are. I just thought she was dynamic. I thought she was, you know, a trailblazer in a very male dominated world of being a scientist. And being, you know, a critical thinker. So I thought that was just so cool. And like, she didn't like mother me in a nasty or mean or any sort of way. Yeah. She mothered me in this like cool, like, well, did you think about it like this? And like, no, I did not. Yeah. Thank you. You know, so I don't know. So I try and pass that on. So
do you feel like doesn't it feel cool? Let me say it this way. Doesn't it feel cool that you do notice the stuff like how your mother, how she was and how you are and stuff? Doesn't it feel cool to like sometimes just be like, damn, like people, living on the planet long enough is really off the hook because there's nothing that equals experience. Yes. Nothing equals experience. It's such a weird thing that you think you know so much more, and you've been that person. Yep. The funny thing is, as I get older, I start to think I have those feelings, but I also have some where I'm like, oh no, I still feel like that, or like I'm still right there. Like that's still right. Yeah. You feel good about that because you don't have tons of those. No. But when you do have those, you're like, oh, I was actually on point there, even as a young person. So
and I knew it then, and now that I'm 45, I know it now.
I know it now. And so then what that does is it makes you give someone younger than you grace in those areas because they could be right.
I do. You know? I think about that. Like I said, like my 15-year-old, you know, almost 16-year-old, I think the world of her, and I'm lucky. And like, you know, I've said it to you and I've said it on podcasts, but it's more like I got good ones, but that's not an accident. You know, like we're raising good ones. It's also from my stock and from, you know, what I was taught. And so certain things like that. So it's like an interesting, you're right. But I mean, it's so funny when you just going back to your experience, comment. So I always think of that scene in Good Will Hunting where Robin Williams is talking to Matt Damon, kind of like, do you think I know what it feels like to be an orphan? Because I watched or I read the book, the orphan book.
Right.
Or do you know? Do I know what the Sistine Chapel smells like because I read about it? It's just kind of like this interesting thing. No, I did all those things. You know, like I'm not going to pretend to know about you, but my experience tells me you can read all you want about the Sistine Chapel, but until you're there, until you see the vastness and I've been there myself. So it's like those are some of the things like we learn by doing. Right. You know, and you try and bestow the best intentions, you know, as like I said, my kids are getting older and your kids are getting older. Yeah. You want to pass on those like gems, but until they really learn from themselves, they're not, you know, it's tricky, you know, we want to protect them and do everything we possibly can. But on the flip side, it's like, you know, well, lights are still going to fall on your fucking head. Yeah.
I mean, for sure. And they're going to have to go through some of those things. Yeah. It's just a fact. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just living, it's growing up. But I feel like because I struggle with this. I feel like you still want to give them as much as you can because whatever they're able to retain, like people will say like this. I'll give you an example. Yeah. People will say like something simple, like the way I grew up, me personally, they'll be like, my grandmother would be like, stop running in here. You run, you're going to fall, you're going to bust your face on something, or you're going to hit your head on the corner of the table, or, you know, whatever, you're going to fall. And then they would be like, if I did fall or did touch the hot stove after they told me not to, they'd be like, I told you don't do it. That's what happens to you. And that's it. Right. Yep. We're like, I'm a little different where it's like, I if my son was in here moving those lights around, that one that fell on your head, I might be like, hey, make sure you unplug it before you move it so it doesn't pull and fall on your head. Right?
Yes.
Because I'm always thinking like, this is the problem with, I feel like some newer parents too, but it's the problem. I feel like, one, I don't want to have to bring you to the hospital from you getting your head busted open. Yeah, selfishly. I don't want you to
deal with this itch.
I don't want you to bust your head open, so I can prevent you from doing that. And then I feel like I don't feel like I'm a bad guy if I tell you, if I slap your hand away from the stove instead of letting you get burned. I don't feel like I'm always a bad guy because I feel like there's going to be plenty of other times for you to burn it without me there.
Yes.
So then I like kind of take that approach as opposed to there's a lot of people who are like, let them burn it. They'll never do it again. And I'm like,
no, they're still going to do it again.
I'm still going to do it again.
Because we're fucking human.
Yeah.
I am 48 years old and I didn't unplug the thing and it fell in my head. And then I had that moment where I'm like, it's really fucking stupid. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, shit. And if I watched my daughter do it, there'd be a piece of me that would be slightly annoyed that she didn't fucking undo. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But it didn't prevent me. Right. You know? And the pine nuts was just a weird fucking thing. Right. I don't know what that was about. What the fuck? I bumped into something and all of a sudden I'm like, what the fuck was that? And who eats pine nuts? Like, I always want them toasted on my pasta, and I burn them and I throw them out. I don't even know why I fucking have pine nuts, but anyway. Side note, but I mean, I think parenting. We've also, boomer parents. So like, and your grandmother was different. So you lost your mom young. And so did you always live with your grandmother?
I lost my mom at 30, not young.
Okay.
Still young. I just didn't want to make it sound like I was a kid. But my grandmother lost her at 25, lost my grandmother. Lost my mom at 30. Ugh. Yeah.
God, that fucking blows.
So crazy. My mom was only 50. But what I'll say is that my grandparents, coming up with them, just like old Southern grandparents, they're just different.
Why'd you come up with them as opposed to your mom?
Because that's where we live. My dad and my mom ended up leaving us with our grandparents, my brother and I, with my dad's parents. Okay. And so she took care of us. My dad wasn't in a condition to take care of us at the time.
And then and then you had a relationship still with your mom.
Oh yeah. That's good relationship with my mom still. Yeah. Yeah. It was the best situation for my brother and I to live with my grandparents at the time. And then it was just the best situation at that time.
Everyone has his story, man. I understand.
Oh yeah. I'm not like, I'm okay with it. But at the same time, it's still coming up with who you come up with and how they are, how they teach you, how they whatever. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Nurture shit.
Yeah. So it's a lot. Like how if you fall, you just gotta deal with that. I remember one time I was running in the house because I used to hate taking out the trash. I don't know if I said this on it, but I used to hate taking out the trash at night. And so like
obviously someone was going to chase you.
Yeah, it's very scary, super scary.
Totally understand.
So growing up in like Milton, used to be so woodsy and stuff. So I take out the trash and
so it wasn't a person, it was the boogeyman.
It was the raccoons, possums, boogeyman, kidnappers, you know what I mean?
All of the white vans.
All of it. But meanwhile, I just had to bring the house out like on the side of the trash out like on the side of the house. But that was dark and scary.
Sounds awful. I wouldn't want to do that as an adult. That's why she made you do it.
Well, the thing is, my grandfather he was just hardcore, so they were just like, listen, take the trash out. That's your job. Yep. And so if you don't take the trash out, then it's a problem. So as night falls, they don't care. It's still like before you go to bed, that trash got to go out. You could have took it out. You could have took it out earlier today.
Fucking 3:30.
When it was bright out. So one of the times I went to bring the trash out, and when I was out there, I hear stuff. I used to always go out there and talk. When I go to bring the trash out, I always go talk to. I'd be like, hey, my dad's a cop. And he has a gun. Say it every time I bring the trash out. I'd be like, don't even come out now. It's the wrong house.
And he sounds like Denzel.
Yeah, I'm saying this. I'm saying this the whole time. Whatever I'm doing, this is what I'm saying, right? And I'm bringing out my trash every time. He has a gun. He's gonna shoot you, right? So I say. And I get it, I go walk around the little side of the house. It's dark. Go back there, drop the trash in. And then one of the times I heard, I hear the little thing, little raccoon or possum, something else is back there by the barrels. I run, I'm jetting back in the house. I'm not looking back. No. And we had like a, storm door to the porch. I go to push the storm door instead of pulling it open.
Oh no.
Right. and the glass just like broke everywhere. Hands went through, cut me up. Cut up my wrist, cut that long line right there. It sliced me all up. Right, all cuts there, glass. And I was like Nana, I got cut. The glass got me bleeding. My hands all bleeding and stuff. She goes, you should have brought that trash out way earlier today. She said, shut all that hollering up. I was like, because I'm bleeding. I'm looking at it. It's like more scary. I'm like, I'm all sliced up. And she just was calm. She was like, don't bring all that blood in the house. And I just was at the door. I was just at the door on my porch, and she came out, wrapped my hands up, and she helped me clean up. But she was like very patient and just like, looking at it to see like
to make
if
sure
it
there's
was
nothing deep.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's what she was doing. But at the time, I just felt like she was like, you should have known better, stupid. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna squeeze this shit and make it. But that's some of the stuff.
But that's a lesson, though. I'm saying,
that's a total lesson.
That's a lesson where somebody else, where like I wouldn't necessarily give that same lesson to my kids that way. I might be
Not
like,
today.
oh no,
but you're bleeding. Get over it.
Oh, it is in the artery.
I know it's in the artery. Oh my god! But that's some of the shit. We try to
bitchified. I'm bitchified.
Bitchified. No, you're not. That does not mean you're bitchified. That is like you're avoiding in a good way. That's like the good avoidance.
Menopause.
Right? She just menopause. You know what? She just menopausing. Menopause, otherwise known as bitchifying.
Yeah, bitchify over here.
Are you a bitch? Don't cut yourself on the glass. You a bitch.
I'll get you bleeding, bitch.
Don't get you bleeding ass in my. Okay, but that's the difference with black and Jew.
Yeah.
So the Jews would be like, oh my God, my white carpet. She's like, don't come in my house. And she's like, you're dripping. Also, are you okay? That's, But I wouldn't have done that. I would have taken the trash out early because I'm afraid of the dark. When Chris and I used to have a different house, and I was like a cool little cape. The basement was a walkout, but it was just because it's a walkout, you can still see outside. Yeah. And I'd put the kids in bed, and if he was traveling, I'd watch TV and kind of have my popcorn and stuff. And it doesn't matter how fucking old I am or whatever's happening. But if it was dark and I had to turn off the lights, I'm running up those fucking stairs. Someone you feel that chill, and you're like, your whole body's like, right? That's what's happening. Here's my weird question.
Yeah.
Do scary people, serial killers and the people breaking into your house at night in thunderstorms, obviously.
Yep.
Are they afraid of shit like this?
Of course, because they're more afraid because they do it.
Really?
If they're the ones who lurk, they're always concerned with lurkers. If you're a lurker, you're always concerned with lurkers, right? The best hackers help identify other hackers.
Oh my God, I know.
The best criminals.
So all I need to do if someone's breaking, I'd be like, ah!
Yeah. They're looking too. They're looking to see what's up.
I'm going to scare the fuck. Actually, I'm opening the dog crate and I'm going to let fucking Cujo go. I'm kidding. My dog is a pit bull.
All the FBI, CIA, all these guys bring in former criminals who were good at their job because they're good at,
if you can.
They're good at identifying the others. So they're constantly thinking the best person ever to do a loss prevention at a store is a thief. They're like, this guy's definitely taking it. Look at him. They know he's taking it when he got out his car. They're like, look at him. Look at him with those bags he's not going to use. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They know. They're looking. They're like, look at this guy coming with his Shaw's bags at Market Basket.
The Jane's addiction being caught stealing and dressed as a woman, sticking a turkey.
Yeah.
That's what I just pictured.
That's what I'm saying. They have
so
such
they're
skills.
just as afraid of the dark as the person.
Sure, if they're a dark lurker, if there's someone who lurks in the dark, then of course they're thinking there's somebody else lurking in the dark because you put it in your own head.
I mean,
you've already put it in your own head.
Then, doesn't it? What were we talking about earlier? Where it cancels it out?
Yeah.
I mean?
I don't think it does. I don't think it can.
Like, it should cancel. Like, if I'm the lurker people are afraid of, and I'm afraid of people like me, like, shouldn't it just be like oxymoron? Doesn't work. I'm
not gonna say they're as afraid, but they are definitely
because like, do you think they run up the basements? Are they like, oh, I turned off the lights. Someone's obviously chasing me now. That wasn't there 1 second ago.
Okay. Here's what I'll say. This is my assumption. I feel like someone who does scary shit like that, the only way they won't run up the stairs or run out of the dark is they've done a lot of good mental work to put themselves in a place to be like, nobody's out here. The same work that you could do to get there. Nobody's out there. You have to tell yourself that shit before you go. Because otherwise you're like,
my dad's a cop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dad's a cop. Got a gun right now. Right? I'm just going to...
He's in the house. Yeah. He's aiming it at you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because here's the thing.
Because I'm taking out the trash.
Because on a lot of... when you watch a good forensic show, they'll be like...
Chris is obsessed.
Every time she brought the trash out, he would go in and steal her underwear and smell them. And she knew she was missing her underwear. She knew she was only down to about... She couldn't figure out how she was down.
A monster,
right? You know what I'm saying? And then she thought she was losing them in the washing machine, but really, there's a dude every time you bring the garbage out, as your routine goes, he's waiting right there. You go out, he goes in, gets them, goes out the back door. You never know. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And this is something I think about. You know what bugs me out? If dudes go in the house and steal underwear, why do they steal from the drawer? Why do they steal in clean ones?
Yeah, don't you think they want the whole like...
Well, don't you? What's the point of smelling the laundry detergent?
I don't know. And also, like, go buy...
Get the dirty clothes ones.
Go get the dirty clothes one, or go steal from Victoria's Secret.
Well, yeah, if you're going to do it that way. But I mean, the thrill of knowing that they belong to Deb, let's say.
Yeah, but like the dirty
would be the
ones,
thrill.
Like, okay, see, for me, that just grosses me out. Like,
but it is gross. The whole thing is grossed up. But why would you go get clean ones, though? If
you
don't need to go to Victoria.
on her body.
Yeah, well, you don't need to
and they still have that, like, stain.
Yeah,
perpetual stain.
Yeah, that's so gross. And you don't...
It's real. We have an acid pussy.
Yeah,
that's what that is.
You don't
Every
need
woman
to...
has acid pussy, and anyone who's saying it is lying. There's you can have a pair of like underwear that's beautiful, and there's always gonna be this line. It's not a poop stain because it's in the front. It's like it's not even from your period. It's from the acid vagina.
That's so gross.
No one's ever going to steal underwear ever again.
No, this is gross. But I just think if they don't need to go to Victoria's Secret. If they want that, they should just go to the supermarket and get.
Make you.
No, hold on. They should just go get detergent, because if you're getting things that's clean, just smell the detergent. Like,
I'm going to walk around with some Bounty under my face.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, that's what you're doing. When you get a face cloth with Bounty on it and walk around and smell that. But there's something else. So then you would think the dude who seems the nastiest would be the dude getting the dirty underwear, but he's the one who makes the most sense.
He
actually makes the most sense. See, otherwise the other guy's wasting his time.
For me, I'm just like, I'm not the underwear sniff. Like, I can't, like, the other day, like, someone once saw my underwear that's hanging out. I wear like granny panties, right? I wear a full brief. And
that's kind of gross for you though. Like you look like you wouldn't wear full brief.
Oh my God.
You're ruining the image for a lot of people. No, that's not. Jesus, that's gross. So, not even boy shorts? You wear like full brief?
I wear a full brief, and so someone saw my
tidy
underwear.
Blackies. Those look like they're blackie. Those look like black tidy whiteys.
They're black tidy whiteys.
That is terrible, Deb. What are you?
Horrible. Okay.
64. Who's wearing that?
Going on
Why are you rushing it? Okay,
but
because I'm old and Jewish.
Listen, black and Jew.
No.
Although a black woman might do the same thing I would do.
Yeah, old Nana black lady would wear those. Exactly.
Okay. All I'm trying to say is the other day I wore a thong because somebody saw my underwear in our friend group, and as a joke, he was like, girl, you gotta up your underwear game.
Yeah.
Your poor husband. I'm like, I know, on certain times I wear some thong, whatever. So I wore a thong the other day. And I kept wanting to stick my hand down the back of my pants and be like, why does this thong have to be like up in my shit? And so all I can picture is like, if you're going to steal my underwear and I'm wearing a thong, you're going to get way more than you bargained for. Like, why are you going to sniff that? Like,
yeah.
Oh my God. It's fine. If you want it all up here, good for you. But if I'm wearing a thong, that's good luck.
I didn't think about this when I was younger, you know what I mean? Like in college and stuff like that, when someone's rocking a thong. But yeah, that thong got to be...
That's a duty.
That thong got to be shitty because it's on it and rubbing it and everything on that booty hole. And it's like, and it's the thong... I didn't think about this like older.
I just ruined thongs for everyone.
No. Yeah, I think the ones that almost go in the butt that stay a little bit out.
What are they called? The wings.
It gives you enough.
Hanky panky. Yeah. So I was wearing the hanky panky hot pink ones, and
because they're not right in,
not right up the crack. It's but no.
But I mean, the reason the thongs are cool is because it's the perception of seeing all ass.
Yes, I agree with you.
So when you can see all of everything,
it's
like, this is wonderful.
This is amazing.
It's amazing, right?
Can we move that string?
Yeah, but like,
even though your butthole.
When you got to pull the little toothpick out of there, when you got to pull that out, that, a little shitty. Yeah.
You're gonna go fucking steal that and smell it.
Yeah,
good luck.
Man. But I mean, some people that I imagine they would though. I mean, they do.
Yeah.
I've seen
Spanish.
But I've seen like forensic things where like the person will go in and it'll be like, because it's always funny to me because I'll be like checking my clothes.
And they're holding it with a pencil.
Yeah. I'll be checking my clothes sometimes and I'll be like, because I'll be thinking like, damn, did somebody come in and take, not like one of my socks or something, but like, did they take one of my things or whatever? Because it like we used to have cleaners and stuff, and I was like, damn, what if they just like laughing and they keep like removing some of my shit, and because that has to make you crazy if someone's breaking in and stealing your fucking underwear or stealing like one of your socks or a little thing.
Well, isn't that like, I've seen that, like if it's like an annoyance, like if you can come back as a ghost.
Yeah.
And after death, to just annoy someone. The same little things. Like you're just moving their keys from where they thought like stupid shit. Or just like, I know I had a pair of those boxer briefs that are my favorites. Where the fuck do they keep going?
Yeah.
Be like things that wouldn't make you be like, I obviously have a ghost. But it'd be like just enough for like, I must have put my keys in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I must have, I don't know.
I think that would be a really funny movie. I think that would be a really funny movie, but if the ghost was trying to do that to someone with ADHD and it never aggravated them, they were like, oh yeah, I probably did put them in the fridge. Anyways.
Obviously, my keys are in the refrigerator.
The ghost is like, fuck! Nothing bothers this.
I'm going to go move on to someone with OCD.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mixed up my acronyms.
That would be so funny.
God. All right, well, we should wrap it up. Also, because I got to go pick up my kid. God, I hate when life gets in the way of what I really want to be doing. No, I'm kidding. I love you, babies. Like, they know I love them. Anyway, okay. First of all, we're not done with the AI conversation because I think that was probably one of my favorite things that's ever happened ever.
Yeah.
And so you've got some like shows coming up. Why don't we talk about where your next couple of shows are so that you can actually, you want to see this motherfucker live? I'm going to be at some of the March ones too.
Yeah.
I want to play.
Yes.
Not on stage, God for fucking bid. I cannot. No.
On coming up, I'm supposed to go to Puerto Vallarta, but I'm not gonna. No,
You're
Puerto
not gonna
Vallarta.
eat.
No, Puerto Vallarta is like having a Mexican there's a cartel going on. Yeah, so I'm not gonna go. That's next week. I'm not
also
going.
That.
Yeah, there's that.
I was thinking about the hotel that the hotel that basically people got E. coli from. So
no, I'd rather E. coli than
cartel shit, scary shit.
Yeah. Well, I'm good. So, anyways, so I'll be around, and then on the 20 on this weekend coming up, March 6th, 7th. I don't know when we're gonna drop this, so we'll probably drop this after that. So I'll be at Uncle Vinny's in Point Pleasant, but then on the 20th and 21st, I will be at Gillette Stadium at the comedy scene. I'll be doing 2 shows there on Friday and Saturday. That's going to be a really good time. Oh
my God, at Gillette. So is that like Patriots Place? Mm-hmm. Oh my God, awesome. So if you're local to Boston, that's not too far. I'm going to one of those shows. I'm going to bring a group.
Those are going to be a good time.
Yeah.
And then last week, right before my birthday will be on March 27th, which I'm going to say 10 more times as we lead up to it.
You and Carrie Tabasky. Hers is the 28th.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So then I have a couple shows. I have a show on the 28th, a show on the 25th in Connecticut. It's going to be some really fun shows. So I'll be at the Little Roadie Comedy Festival coming up on the I'll be there on the 26th, and that will be in Rhode Island. So that's going to be
so East Coast.
Yeah.
Corey takes the East Coast. I fucking love that. I don't have any shows coming up. I'm going to go support my podcast partner here. You can find us. I don't even
find us at Pour Me a Story. Pour me a story.
.podcast on Instagram.
.podcast on Instagram.
Pour me a story. What? I didn't even really drink. Pour me a story. .podcast on Instagram.
Yes.
Pour me a story pod.com.
Yes.
Like, subscribe, share, write in and let us know if you prefer Dr. Pepper and root beer and what you last searched on AI, because now I gotta know what other people are searching to see if I've been missing out.
What you've been searching.
Woo! Yeah, motherfucker.